Hello, everybody out there. Good morning, and welcome once again to our program. This is Morning Mania. You're in tune to XY Spark. We are grateful that you continue to find the time to join us here morning after morning, Monday through Friday, as we share with you motivation, rather, and empowerment that is designed to give men a boost in the morning. We are indeed grateful for you. We thank you for joining us. We see you out there, and we continue to send a large and huge shout out to all our faithful patrons, those who continue to monthly give their donations or their subscriptions towards the work that we're doing here on Express Park. And we want to send mad love out to you and let you know that we do appreciate you, and we thank you for our faithful listeners, those who continue to download, like, share, and comment on how these programs have helped you along your way day to day. We appreciate you as well. And want to say thank you, all our listeners in places across Europe and Africa, those who are in the United States of America, and our regular listeners here in Canada, stretching from as far west as British Columbia to as far east as Nova Scotia and those beautiful islands out there on the east side. Guys, we thank you, and it is January the 11th, 2022. How has the first 11 days of 2022 treated you? We recognize that many of you do work in the health industry, and it has been extremely demanding, and we send our love to you, and we send our encouragement to you, and we do hope that you will do your best to maintain your mental wellness as you engage in this career choice that you have made to serve the community. It's Morning Mania. The caption today is Take Back Tuesday. Take Back Tuesday. Right now, the Weather Network is reporting that on the outside it's around about minus 16, feels like minus 24 here in northern Alberta. We hope that the weather is a lot more user friendly for you wherever you are located around the globe. It's minus 16, feel like minus 24, and with a light drizzle of snow coming down on the outside. How are you doing today? I do hope that you are doing great. I'm doing fantastic. I'm bright eyed and bushy tailed, and hoping that you will also share in the sentiment similar to that which I'm expressing to you. We remind you that Morning Mania is a program designed to provide a meal in the morning for men on the move, with daily motivation, inspiration, and life coaching tips that seek to motivate, empower, and nurture a changed mindset. I'm your men's life coach, Rolando. Take Back Tuesday. As you sit down in your comfort chair, as you walk along your favorite path, as you sit at home, or you may be one who is privileged enough whereby you have certain luxuries at your disposal. Have you reflected as yet on what it is that has kept you back for many years? Is it a toxic relationship? Is it an unhealthy work environment? Is it that you have been stuck in the pain of your past? Is it that you have been wallowing in self doubt for very long? Is it that you have found that you have become the king of procrastination? and several things in your life are not going the way they should go because you've not been as proactive as you would like to be. And today being Take Back Tuesday, I would want you to really take some time to challenge yourself a little bit and look a little deeper. The challenge today is for you to move away from surface thinking to do deeper reflecting. Look at the way you have lived your life. Look at the way that you're living your life right now. Examine the thoughts that you've had. Examine the way you've approached problems. Are you that guy who you approach problems in an aggressive manner? You yell, you shout, you scream. You defend yourself even when there's nothing for you to be defending yourself from. You hide in the shadows, and you've been entrapped and enslaved by your own catastrophizing, by your own internal dialogue that has been destructive, that has helped you to develop a degenerative mentality whereby you are struggling to grow. And so the big question may be that you have is, Rolando, how do I take my life back from this? Well, I want to make some recommendations because the first thing that we want to begin to do is we want to begin to look at the language and the structure of the language that we use. If we are using language that is self defeating and absolute in its nature, it's going to be harder for us to take our lives back. So we want to look at the language. Am I using language that is grounded in an absolute way of thinking? For example, are you the guy who says to yourself constantly, this is just the way I am? This is how I've always done it. Are you the guy who tells yourself, I'll never be able to? And if you find that you're someone who repeat these words, sometimes we get into that place where we repeat these words so often that unless someone points it out to us, it has become our default. We've normalized some of those behaviors. And if we are going to take our lives back from procrastination, from catastrophizing, and from all this historical pain and trauma, we have got to step away and change the language, the internal dialogue. We have got to seek to engage and ignite a new sense of self. Some of us, we need help to do that. We don't know how to do that. So my next recommendation is reach out to somebody. Get up out of your comfort zone. Make a phone call. Search the internet and find somebody who can work with you to break these cycles. There are some things in our lives that if we're going to take our lives back from them, as men, we have got to be willing to come out of our comfort zone and reach out for help. Listen, this is your time. This is your day. This is your moment. Today, Tuesday, is Take Back Tuesday, and you need to make a commitment to yourself that I am going to move into a new era, a new realm, and take my life back. So I want you to reflect on this thought as you go on your journey today. It's time to take my life back, to become the best that I can be. It's time to take my life back, to become the best that I can be. Take your life back from procrastination. Take your life back from self doubt. Take your life back from catastrophizing. Take your life back from trauma and anger and pride and ego. Take your life back so that you can be the best version of you. It's Morning Mania. This is your boy, Rolando, your men's life coach. Thank you for joining us here on XY Spark. And we continue to remind you that at XY Spark, we believe that there is a spark in you.
Please join Rolando next time on XY Spark as he engages us in practical discussions that promotes healthy masculinity and challenge men to live extraordinary lives. At XY Spark, we believe the key for happier families is restoring healthy masculinity.